Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear grade 6 students, hello again. I am Ahmed Al Farahati and I wish you all the best of everything. Today, inshallah, we will study Unit 3, the story of stories, Lesson 7. Please open your skills book to page 30. This page. What are the aims of this lesson? Let's check. Unit 3, the story of stories. Lesson 7, skills book page 30. Activities 1 and 2. The aims. In this lesson, students will listen to the story of Sindbad the sailor. Answer questions about the adventures of Sindbad. Dear students, do you remember the story of Sindbad the sailor? Yes, we put it in order in the previous lesson. Now we will listen to it again. Now let's listen to the introduction.
My father died when I was a young man. He left me a lot of money. One day when I was talking to my friends and feeling bored, I decided I wanted to travel the world and have lots of adventures. 1. I bought a ship and paid a captain and some sailors to work for me. We had a good journey sailing from island to island. 2. One day we saw a beautiful island with lots of green trees, fruits and flowers. We decided to stop there for a while. I was walking along the beach when I felt tired. I decided to stop and sleep for a few minutes. 3. When I woke up, I was alone. I could see the ship sailing away and leaving me alone on this island. 4. Suddenly I heard a noise in the sky. I saw a huge bird flying towards me. I was sitting near its egg. Then I had an idea that might help me escape from the island. Perhaps this bird could help me find other people on the island. 5. While the bird was sitting on its egg, I carefully tied my turban around its leg. Then I waited and waited. 6. I must have gone to sleep. I woke up and I was flying in the air. We were flying higher and higher. It was very scary, so I closed my eyes. 7. When I opened my eyes again, the bird was flying very slowly and close to the ground. I untied my turban from its leg and jumped down. 8. I looked around, looking at the strange new place I was in. I realized that I was trapped. I was in a valley with very tall walls of rock. There was no way to climb out. 9. I was walking around kicking the large stones on the floor and feeling very lonely. Then I picked up one of the stones and realized it wasn't a stone, it was a diamond. The floor was covered with huge diamonds. 10. As I was looking at the diamond, something suddenly hit the floor next to me. It was a piece of meat. 11. Then I understood what was happening. The people who lived on the island wanted the diamonds but couldn't get down to them. They were throwing large pieces of meat to land on the diamonds. When the birds flew down to pick up the meat, they also picked up the diamonds. It was very clever. 12. I suddenly realized that this was the way I could escape. I picked up lots of diamonds and put them in my pockets. Then I picked up my turban. I tied it around a large piece of meat and waited for a hungry bird to come and take the meat. 13. I saw a very big bird flying towards me. As it took the meat, I held on tightly to my turban. Soon we were flying up and out of the valley. 14. I had escaped. I sold my diamonds and bought 6 beautiful new ships. Then I sailed away from the island on another adventure.
Thank you for listening, and you are asked to read this story again and again. Now let's go to page 30 of your skills book. Activity 1. Read and circle. Look at the picture of Sindbad and his friends on page 25 of your class book. Read the questions and answers below. Check the picture and circle the correct answer. 1. Was Sindbad wearing a blue and red turban? Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. And this is done for you. Yes, he was. 2. Was Sindbad standing under a tree? Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. 3. Were Sindbad's friends sitting in his garden? Yes, they were. No, they weren't. 4. Were Sindbad's friends reading comics? Yes, they were. No, they weren't. Dear students, you are asked to check the picture on page 25 of your class book and circle the correct answer. I'll show you the picture. This picture. Look at it carefully and circle the correct answer. Then come back to check your answers. Hello again. Now I will choose the correct answers in order to check yours. Number 1 is done for you. 2. Was Sindbad standing under a tree? No, he wasn't. 3. Were Sindbad's friends sitting in his garden? Yes, they were. 4. Were Sindbad's friends reading comics? No, they weren't. Thank you. Let's go to activity 2. Read and write. Look at the questions about the adventures of Sindbad. Try and answer them from memory. Use the words in the ship to answer the questions. 1. Were Sindbad and the sailors sailing from island to island? 2. Was Sindbad walking along the beach? 3. Was Sindbad sitting near a chair? 4. Was the bird sitting on its egg? 5. Was Sindbad flying on a carpet? 6. Was Sindbad looking at a rock? 7. Were the people throwing large diamonds into the valley? 8. Were the people throwing large pieces of meat onto the diamonds? 9. Was Sindbad flying out of the valley in an aeroplane? Dear students, you are asked to try and answer these questions from memory. You can use these words. Yes, it was. Yes, he was. No, they weren't. Yes, they were. No, he wasn't. Take your time to do the activity, then come back to check your answers. Hello again. Now I'll write the answers in order to check yours. 1. Were Sindbad and the sailors sailing from island to island? Yes, they were. Excellent. 2. Was Sindbad walking along the beach? Yes, he was. Excellent. 3. Was Sindbad sitting near a chair? No, he wasn't. 4. Was the bird sitting on its egg? Yes, it was. 5. Was Sindbad flying on a carpet? No, he wasn't. 6. Was Sindbad looking at a rock? No, he wasn't. 7. Were the people throwing large diamonds into the valley? No, they weren't. 8. Were the people throwing large pieces of meat onto the diamonds? Yes, they were. 9. Was Sindbad flying out of the valley in an aeroplane? No, he wasn't. Thank you. Dear students, you are asked to revise the past continuous tense. And you have to know that these questions and answers are in the past continuous tense. By this we've achieved the aims of this lesson. Thank you for following me. Goodbye.